Fucking intro. Let's get straight into it. For the first fight, we have Brad Katona versus Beksat Almakan, and honestly, we don't have to think too hard. Are we going to pick the random fucking Canadian or the guy who eats horses in the big mountain range, brother? I'll go with the horse eater. I'm putting Beksat on my parlay, and if he loses, I will chop my nuts off. For our second fight, we have Daniel Santos versus John Yong Lee, and let's not bullshit. We both know we don't know either one of these dudes, so this one ain't for the parlay. However, Bro on the left ain't fight since 2023 and has been dealing with injuries. Bro on the right fought in 2024, plus he's jacked and got more aura in the photo. I'll pick John Yong Lee to win. We have Marc-Andre Barriault versus Bruno Silva. Oh, brother. Two dudes that like to fucking lose. This one is hard, but I will lean Bruno Silva since his recent losses were all decisions. On the other hand, Mark has gotten his ass knocked out twice last year, plus he is Canadian. Personally, I wouldn't put money on this. On to the next one. Now we have Navajo Sterling versus Ivan Erslan. No need to think for this one. We will trust the CKB gym plot armor and go with Navajo Sterling. Hopefully Bro been putting in work with Adesanya and Ulberg. You know, honestly, Bro can get fraud checked, but very low chance this one is going to be it. I'm putting him on the parlay. Next fight we have Modestas Bukauskas versus Ion Cutelaba. Damn, another unpredictable matchup because you never know what the fuck Ion Cutelaba's going to do. Modestas is a good fighter as well. Fuck it. I will go with Ion Cutelaba just because I sense some bullshit is going to happen, but put him at your own risk. And for our next fight, we got a snooze fest. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Jasudavicius. Listen to me, and listen to me carefully. An important rule of sports betting is to never ever bet on women's fights. Either enjoy them or take a nap, because I always lose my fucking money, I swear to God. But if you really want to risk it, Jessica Andrade looks more like a man, so we can go with her. Let's move on to Mike Malott versus Charles Ratke. I'll be honest, Mike Malott lost me money when he let the Haitian sensation Neil Magny whoop his ass at the end of their fight, and ever since then I couldn't trust him. Then Bro goes on to beat Trevor Giles, but Giles must have felt Malott's conqueror's haki because he barely threw punches at Malott. We can't assess Malott from that fight. On the other hand, Charles Radke has some power in his hands, and his only UFC loss is to the Nightmare, Carlos Prates. So that isn't a bad look for him. I'm feeling a Malott fraud check again. I will go with Charles Ratke. Oh yeah, Mike Malott is Canadian too. Oh man. Benoit Saint Denis versus Kyle Prepolek. We've been here before, haven't we? The man who had all the aura. The god of war. BSD versus some dude who the UFC generated overnight. I know. Benoit got messed up his last two fights, but at least he lost to ranked fighters. Ain't no fucking way a dude who was dominating Dustin Poirier on the ground is losing to some dude that hasn't even fought in the UFC yet. I think it's simple. Benoit Saint Denis is a lock on the parlay. If somehow he loses this one, Bro is going right back to the military. Now we got two cuties, Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. I must say that Natalia Silva hasn't lost in the UFC, but Shorty ain't no champion like Grasso was. Either way, none of this shit matters because you remember the rule. I ain't betting on this shit. Next up is Jose Aldo versus Ayman Zahabi. Aldo did get beat by that fucking terrorist Mario Bautista, but in my eyes he won against him. I don't care. I am picking Aldo in this matchup and putting him in the parlay. Ayman Zahabi simply has not experienced competition like Aldo, and if you want to bring up Aldo's old age, these two are only 1 year apart. Second to last, we have Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. Yea, we know the rule. I must say, though, I want Shevchenko to win. And for the main event, the matchup we have all been waiting for. The result that will decide if Islam Makhachev moves up to welterweight or not. Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. Belal's old ass is getting up there, but honestly, I think he is going to win this fight, and I will put him on the parlay. Time and time again, I doubt this decision machine, but he keeps fucking winning. My boy Jack got hands, but we must remember that Bilal gonna show us them Canelo hands he keeps talking about. I've learned my lesson, Bilal for the win. Anyways, this is Quick Picks with your boy Blunt MMA. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and stay safe.